everybody, come on in. Join us inside if you're able. We still have a few more seats over on the sides and right here in the back. So please come on in. All right, everybody. Hey, welcome, welcome, welcome. Great to have you here. There's a few more seats available on both sides. If you want to stand in back, that's fine, but we'd like to start the program right now. So I just... Thank you very much. Amazing that still gets our attention. But we all had mothers, so we know what that means. Well, good afternoon, and what a beautiful day. A great, beautiful day, great celebration, another great day in Grand Rapids. So thanks for coming out. My name's Dick DeVos, and I'm privileged to be one of the co-chairs of Grand Action 2.0. And we've been a little bit involved in this project, along with so many others. And we just like to, on behalf of Grand Action and the team that put this event together, welcome you. Thank you very much for being here and celebrating with us today. Special thanks to our state and local elected officials who have been so supportive and helpful of this effort. Our Grand Action 2.0 executive and advisory committee members. Big shout out to, it's a little awkward for me, I guess, but big shout out to Amway. Maybe it's not that awkward, I guess. That felt pretty good. I'd like to thank all of our public and private partners who have been so very much a part of the effort. We continue to build a story around the country as the community that builds public-private partnerships better than anyone else. And so we have partners in the public sector, we have partners in the private sector, and that work together for the benefit of this community with that goal and that simple goal in mind that holds us together. So my thanks to all who have been a part of that partnership. And then finally, generosity and is a part of the DNA of our West Michigan community. And we've had so many generous donors who have given to the Destination Kent effort that's been led by Tripp and Todd. And thanks for the work that's been done by a team to reach out to build the donor base, because this is truly a private-public partnership. We have private dollars from foundations and contributors. We also have public dollars coming for this project, and that's what makes it all work. That's what gets us to the goal line. That's what allows us to finish the job. So our thanks to everyone who's been involved to date, and there's still much, much work to do. another new chapter opens. It's been fun to be a part of just turning the book and watching chapter after chapter after chapter of change and improvement and growth in our Grand Rapids community and our West Michigan community. And another chapter opens today as we break ground for the Amway Stadium. Another chapter opens for the west side of Grand Rapids, where the west side has been defining and redefining itself and is now adding a new definition to the west side of Grand Rapids as the home of West Michigan soccer. So the west side, I hope, is standing tall today. And finally, a message to our fans, and to everyone who's going to be able to enjoy what will be happening right here where we're standing. You're going to have a world-class facility that's going to be able to host world-class events in the middle of a world-class city. Our fans are going to get a great event, and we promise that to you. So this takes us one step closer. But the thing that really touches my heart with this particular project isn't soccer. As wonderful as that is and how dynamic that sport is around the world, it's not a building, it's not a lot of things. What it is for me is that this is going to be the place where memories will be made, where families will come together and be able to celebrate and cheer and jump up and down and make memories together. Family and friends joining. I've observed that now for over 30 years in Orlando. When we go down for Orlando Magic games, and I look around and I see kids standing on chairs, making memories, and I hear the stories about the first time they walked into to a stadium and saw that grass, saw that court, saw whatever for the very first time. Probably I see heads shaking now. A lot of you remember that first moment as well. So for me, that's the special part. You have your special reason to be here. We're just grateful that you came. Thank you. Special thanks finally to our outgoing partner, a special outgoing partner who worked tremendously well and very, very hard to make this a reality, and that's our former mayor, Rosalind Bliss. Thank you, Rosalind. You've been a great leader and a great partner for our community, and we are so very grateful. No, people just don't understand how much of your heart is in this place. Thank you very much. You set a high standard for our new partner taking your place. Please welcome our new mayor, David LaGrand.
Hey everybody, it is a beautiful day, right? And can you imagine coming out and watching a soccer game on a day like today? It's a beautiful thing to be able to taste. Sometimes I think it's worth remembering, groundbreakings are fundamentally an end to the certainty that something's going to succeed. This is really going to happen now. Like, we know that this is going to happen. And that's great. So thank you so much, Dick, for your leadership on this and your long decades and your family's commitment to the community and to making transformative things like this happen. And of course, thanks to our Grand Action chairs who you're going to hear from next. But Carol Van Andel and Tom Welch, thank you so much for your persistence and vision here. You all could be other places right now, but they could have done other things with their time. They could have done other things with their talents, and this is something that is going to not put Grand Rapids on the map, but it's going to help emphasize our place on the map as a great city in not just our region, but our country. So I want to thank, since Rosalind did a lot of the hard work, and that already got acknowledged, I'm sort of the thanking person. I want to thank my city commissioners, and I know that both of our first work out, and also Commissioner Kilgore here, so and if I've missed the others, our city commission has worked to commit city resources to this, and our city manager has helped with that, Manager Washington. there's been some bonding and some city support on this, and the county has helped. So Al and Ben Green, who's our county chair, are here. And so there's been, because I'm on the government side of this, like I know the government players, and they really deserve thanking for their believing in this vision and coming alongside of it. So thank you to all of them. And, you know, Dick said felt a little weird to thank Amway. So I, even though I'm a West Side business owner, I also want to thank the West Side business owners who have come alongside in, this, in supporting this project. And I'll tell you, I mean, I've spent a lot of my life in the entrepreneurial world, but also in the government world. And I've, you know, been a state rep and served the city as a commissioner in the past, and now as your mayor, but also as a business owner in the community. And I'll tell you, transformative and focal projects are really, really important. And so maybe Dick's favorite dream for the future is making memories. My exciting dream for this project is that it's going to be synergistic, or a seed kernel, I hope, for really a brand new neighborhood. I expect that we are going to be able to look back and say, you know, Chicago's got Wrigleyville, but we've got Soccerville. We've got an area where I hope that this will stimulate housing around here, it will stimulate new businesses around here, and it will be a kernel of a new, funky, interesting, individualized, distinctive neighborhood in our city. Because that's what makes cities great. So what could be better than standing at a groundbreaking for a brand new neighborhood in our city? Because I think that's what we're kicking off here. So excited by that, because this is going to be a great experience for those of us who love soccer. And soccer, as you all know, is a world sport. I think this is going to not just bring Grand Rapids together, but our entire region. And we're going to find that people with different cultural traditions can really lean in and own this and make this part of the reason they're proud to live in this town. I think that we're going to see lots of new jobs. We're going to see new tourism. We're going to see all of that good stuff. But I also want to point out that this does come along from the synergy of the West Side neighborhood associations who have helped on this, the West Side Quarter Improvement District that's helped with this, and people who really care and see the vision that when we do things together, we can do things that are always more than the sum of their parts. And so I see this as and you know, it's not unconnected with our new amphitheater, which we put the last beam on. It's not connected with other dreams that are on the pipeline, like the big housing that we're calling it the Three Towers project downtown. This is not the end, folks. This is a celebration point in the middle of a lot of transformative things that people in this room have committed to and are going to stay committed to, and I'm certainly committed to as mayor. So thank you all for being here, and I want to hand off to an honorary and a former West Sider who has been so much part of this project. And so Carol Van Andel, who's one of our two co-chairs for Grand Action 2.0 and a real Grand Rapids advocate. So we'll help me welcome Carol up next.
Guys are tough. I am a West Sider. I was raised on the West Side. Oh, yeah. Took swim lessons at the YMCA on Leonard Street even. Huh? And Dave, you took driver's ed, didn't you, at the Y too? So here we go. Hey, good memories, Dick. Thank you so much for being here today. I'm so delighted on behalf of the colleagues at Grand Action 2.0. I'd like to first heartfelt thank you to the city of Grand Rapids. You are such a remarkable partner. Your support, your dedication made this day possible. We are rooted in a solid vision and a deep commitment to our community. The passion and the enthusiasm shown by the city's dedicated staff, elected officials toward this project are deeply appreciated. Working together, we are dedicated to build on Grand Rapids' incredible growth and momentum, and those very loud noises right now. Creating a city without an equal. We greatly look forward to working closely with Mayor LaGrand as we celebrate more project milestones. Did I just say more project milestones? Just kidding. No. And we can't wait for the day that we welcome thousands of roaring fans to cheer on the very first soccer team. Just like in soccer, this project is all about a tight-knit teamwork, an effective game plan, and then that final winning push across the goal line. That is the same winning equation we have in Grand Rapids, Michigan. I'd also like to give a much-deserved shout-out to Scott Lewis and the YMCA of Greater Grand Rapids. Oh, yeah. And also to Philomena Mentella in Grand Valley State University. Thanks to their partnership, we will build a sky bridge to connect GVSU Pearl Parking Garage so that we can ensure safe and convenient pedestrian access for the YMC patrons and our future fans. We are committed to being good neighbors. We're grateful for the opportunity to collaborate and partner with these community icons and to create innovative solutions for the neighborhood. As I've shared, we are fortunate to have such iconic partners, so many in this room today, and I just want to thank you all. But I want to take a moment to recognize our lead supporter, Amway. We wouldn't be able to celebrate today if it wasn't for the incredible commitment for the stadium's development. This magnificent gift comes no surprise, as Amway has always been driven and always will be driven by creating healthy lives and healthier lives. When my father-in-law, Jay Van Andel, and his business partner, Rich DeVos, launched Amway in 1959, they saw the potential for each of us, and I love this statement, to be the authors of our own success. To be the authors of our own success. They were generous in sharing their successes with the community, giving back to West Michigan and investing in our future. To this day, Amway continues to proudly not only support the vision, but the values of Jay Van Andel and Rich DeVos through its financial commitment to the health and the well-being of the Grand Rapids community. The Amway Stadium is a shining example of progress in Grand Rapids. It will be lively, but a world-class destination that brings our city into the spotlight and welcomes the incredibly passionate community of soccer fans. And I think we're going to have a lot of new soccer fans that are going to fall in love with this sport. To everyone at Amway, thank you, for helping bring a life to a venue that will spark economic growth, inspire generations through the dazzling sport of soccer, and fill our city with excitement and pride for years to come. And now it is my pleasure to welcome Will Templeton, Director of Amway Brand, CSR, and Content Production. There you are. I was like, where are you?
I couldn't resist. Good afternoon. Thank you, Carol. I'd like to start by saying thank you to all of you for coming out and joining us in this incredibly exciting step in the Amway Stadium. You know, the West Michigan community is incredibly important to Amway. Though our work spans the globe, with over 2,500 employees in Ada, this is truly our home. And it has been since Rich DeVos and Jay Van Andel founded the company in 1959, and it always will be. We're incredibly proud to continue to invest in this community, in its people, and in its success. That's why we're honored to be able to support the vision of Grand Action 2.0 and proud to continue Amway's legacy of community partnership and, of course, having our name associated with another incredible Grand Rapids landmark. Sports are uniquely positioned to bring people together. They have a way to tap into fundamental needs of human nature. They bring us together through connection, through shared experiences. Now, while the Amway Stadium will be home to a brand new soccer club, we see it as so much more. It's going to be a place for community engagement and connection, for healthy activity, and a destination for the stadium and for Grand Rapids for people to visit across Michigan and beyond. For 65 years, Amway has been a really proud member of this community. We hope that the Amway Stadium instills a sense of pride and passion for our employees and for our business owners around the world. We hope that it signifies our commitment to the community and to health and well-being. But above all, we hope that this creates a sense of belonging and an excitement for everybody that comes to visit. And with that, I'd like to introduce Charles Altchek, the president of MLS Next Pro.
Thank you, Will. That was excellent. And a heartfelt thank you to all of you gathered here today and to the folks at Grand Action 2.0 for making this possible. Co-chairs Dick, Carol, and Tom, and Executive Director Kara Wood. It was only a few months ago that we were together in Grand Rapids to celebrate West Michigan soccer joining MLS Next Pro, a tremendous day for the city, the region, and for our league. I'm thrilled to be back and part of another monumental occasion here in West Michigan. Today's groundbreaking ceremony is not just about a soccer stadium. It is about continuing to place Grand Rapids and West Michigan at the forefront of creating opportunities for the citizens of this great city and region. Amway Stadium will be more than just a place to watch the stars of today and tomorrow compete for wins and championships. It will be a central gathering place for soccer fans to come together as one community, cheering in unison for the home team. The beautiful game has the unique ability to unite people of all backgrounds, regardless of race, religion, age, language. Soccer is truly the universal language, and you will see that firsthand here at Amway Stadium. When it opens, this best-in-class venue will be the standard bearer in MLS Next Pro and an example of what is possible and the region of West Michigan. Amway Stadium will be the reference point across our league for years to come. Like with any winning team, there are familiar themes in our speeches. The teamwork and effort of many were needed to get to this point. First, I want to thank the Van Andels and DeVosses. Your commitment to this city is unparalleled. Your families have championed Grand Rapids and West Michigan to new heights, and we are all grateful for your leadership. On behalf of your fellow partners in MLS Next Pro, we want to congratulate you on this next step in building on your vision for West Michigan. Amway Stadium is a glowing example of what can come from a productive and effective public-private partnership. This has been a true collaboration with the city of Grand Rapids and with Kent County, among many others. Former Mayor Rosalind Bliss and former County Chair Stan Steck, your leadership was invaluable in bringing professional soccer to this city and paving the way for this world-class facility. Thank you. Mayor David LaGrand and Kent County Board Chair Ben Green, the continued growth of the city and county are in good hands, and the future is certainly bright under your leadership. City Manager Mark Washington and County Administrator Al Vandenberg, thank you for your steadfast support. And most importantly, to the residents of Grand Rapids and West Michigan, we would not be here without you. You are the reason all the leaders mentioned here today have put in such tireless effort to bring this incredible project to life. Your support, your votes, and your passion have brought us to this moment. When we were here in December to launch West Michigan Soccer, we felt your excitement and your enthusiasm. You made it clear that professional soccer belongs here. Before we know it, we'll be back, ready to kick off the inaugural match in Amway Stadium in 2027. Thank you and congratulations to all, and now please welcome my friend, Grand Action 2.0 co-chair Tom Welsh.
Thank you. Good afternoon. So the beauty of going fifth is I had 5 pages prepared. And I cross off as I hear things mentioned, and I'm down to 5 paragraphs. So anyway, Charles, thank you. And thank you for your leadership of MLS Next Pro. You have really raised the bar high for this growing league. And I will tell you, Grand Rapids is so proud now to be part of that story. Because going big, doing it right, and setting the standard for the entire country is on brand for this community. There's a real energy happening around here welcoming professional soccer to this city. From families to youth leagues to that lifelong fan. This is a wonderful sport, and it's something that we can be incredibly proud of. And between MLS Next Pro and this incredible stadium, we're going to be bringing a home team and a home stadium right here to Grand Rapids. Now, I've got a few thank yous as well, and they haven't been mentioned yet. So let's talk about the team that's helping bring this vision to life. First, we are very fortunate to be working with progressive companies as the design architect and engineer of record. Their talent, creativity is currently on display at the Acrisure Amphitheater just down the river, and now again here at the Amway Stadium. That's 2 of the most visible, impactful construction projects in Grand Rapids, designed by one exceptional team. I don't know, Brad, Bill, Meredith, are you guys here? Round of applause. And of course, great design needs great execution. For nearly 40 years, Rockford has been involved reshaping the urban landscape of West Michigan. From major civic projects to neighborhood investment, they've consistently delivered with care and precision. We're proud to have them leading construction of this pivotal build. So, round of applause for Rockford. So, as we have seen time and again in this city, when community, business, public sector, and philanthropic leaders come together, we don't just build, we lead. And that is a beautiful, beautiful thing about this city. And that's exactly what is happening here today. Speaking of leading, please join me in welcoming our next speaker, President and CEO of Rockford, Shane Napper.
Well, going 6th is worse than going 5th, just so you know. So I think I'm just going to give some stats and then go over and dig some dirt. We've been waiting to do that for a little bit of time. But thank you, Tom. Appreciate the introduction. And for all of Grand Action 2.0, what a pleasure it's been, and all the support people. So he was using the term big. I wrote down, big projects that create big impact require big teams and strong collaboration. And this one is no different. And you've heard the story so far. Lots of collaboration, lots of teams that have brought us to this moment. So I say welcome to the West Side. Yeah. I walked here. So almost 12 years ago, we moved our office down here just a few blocks north and a few blocks west. And so we're excited to have this project on the west side. We're obviously proud of the entire city, but when it's close to home, it always has a little special impact. So it's pretty special to us at Rockford. And to see what this world-class stadium is going to bring and the amenities around it, the neighborhoods it's going to impact is pretty incredible. I also want to thank a few people. Two were already mentioned, but I'm going to do it anyhow, and then one was not mentioned, so I think I'm doing all right. One would be we have joined up with AECOM Hunt, is our joint venture partner, and so we thank their team and their leadership. If you look them up, they've done some tremendous stadium work, and we've really enjoyed joining up with them. Our teams have come together extremely well, and so we're looking forward to that. Also want to thank Progressive companies. I think, again, design and construction, it's critical. You talk about collaboration. We got to be hand in hand, so we've appreciated the time with them. And then again, the local leadership has been tremendous. And so with the city of Grand Rapids and everybody that's supported, we really want to thank you. I wanted to give some stats. It's kind of fun to give some stats. So what's going to be in this project? 12 million pounds of concrete, 678,000 pounds of rebar, 1,840 tons of structural steel, 175 miles of wire and cable, over 2,000 light fixtures, 10 miles of HVAC piping, and one 3-story scoreboard. So, I think we have a video. I can't see it, so tell me if the video starts. It's good? So this is just a little bit of a sneak peek of how we put the logistics together on the project. It shows you kind of a little bit what direction we're going in, where we're starting. We're starting on the east. You'll see eventually some walls come up, some structural steel come up. And eventually we'll be putting in some low roofs, tying those in, some high roofs, tying those in, working on the stadia. And then shortly after, putting the canopies together. And really the last thing you do is put the pitch together, and we'll be working the pitch north to south, and then ending with landscape and amenities in the surrounding areas. So hopefully that gives you a little bit of clarity on what's kind of the global plan on how we're going to put that together. All right. Getting the soccer chants going already. All right, pitch is going in, I've been told. We made it? All right, great. So, impact goes beyond, though, the facility, and you've heard that in the speeches so far. We're halfway through the procurement process, and I'm happy to tell you that we have a number of micro, local, and underrepresented trade contractors and businesses that are going to be represented on this project. I know that's a big driver. That's going to happen. We have the second half of procurement to do, and we will continue to go down that path and share those things as we move forward. So we're really excited about these next few weeks to make that happen. To all the surrounding businesses and neighbors, some closer than others, right, Scott? Thank you for your engagement, cooperation, and patience. And my commitment to all of you from our team is we will do our best to minimize the impact. So I've heard about parking, I've heard about fences, I've heard about signs. We've heard you. We will continue to do our best at minimizing the impact to the best of our ability, but also trying to get this stadium done so you can all use it. So we will try to blend those together, but we're super happy to do that. So I'm the last person between us and digging dirt, which is what we're looking forward to. So if I could have all the speakers, plus Ben Green and Rick Wynn, join us, please. We'd like to invite you all to the groundbreaking. Thank you.